to a brand new episode of Formula Pod with Arjun, Mihir, and Jason. And today we don't have races to talk about, but being it's summer, we will not go off. We kind of have to move on because we are still a starter podcast at the end of the day. Welcome Mihir and Jason to the show.
Wow, we're cool. I feel so good coming back, even though this was done last week.
I don't know, all the energy started coming out from somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
especially this new studio. It's pretty sick that
Yeah.
you're over here.
We have to give them a shout out. We have to give them a shout out.
Definitely, we have to give a shout out. So shout out to guys at Podcast Hub here at Business Bay. Some amazing setup. But today Mihir made it a point to bring his, what do you call that thing? I don't know. I don't want to kind of ruin the name of it.
It's a wobblehead. Lewis Hamilton wobblehead. I have opened it. I just want to put it on Jason's face because Ferrari doesn't have one. But so this is the they only have a few pieces, and I'm going to preserve this. And right after Lewis retires, I'm going to sell it off for a higher price because they'll stop producing this. Yeah. So, and I also got this cap because why not? My whole room is filled with Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton. So,
yeah.
You ever want to have a room tour, just hit me up on Instagram. And
Night over.
No, are you transporting your room all the way from Dubai to UK? Is that the case?
Yeah. Gradually, yeah.
Okay.
My room is not that big. I mean, it's a studio apartment I'm staying in, but wherever I can fit something Mercedes, I absolutely will.
Yeah, and then we have one, what do you call, disgusting guy over here who wore a Ronaldo t-shirt to come for recording. Bro!
I'm a Ronaldo fan till I die. Everyone knows this unless
you are Ronaldo
I'm also a
fan. But bro, you come for a Formula One podcast, you wear football jersey and come in.
No,
look at me, look at him.
It
not
helps.
today, but you right
No,
normally.
but I bought my prop.
Normally, yeah.
So,
but it helps me to save the embarrassment of Ferrari. If I wear a Ferrari shirt outside, especially in this area, people are going to look at me and taunt me.
no, they're not. They're going to be like, wow, he's a Formula 1 fan.
Exactly.
They're going to be like, oh,
Okay, first of all, right? No joke. Whenever I go and talk about, oh yeah, I watch Formula 1. Oh yeah, I think Ferrari is doing the best. I was like, you think so, but it's not true. I'm telling you for a fact that that's not true. But I guess no, I think Jason's just thinking ahead. He has to play football after this, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why he's like, I'm not gonna do so much of laundry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wear this and just play football and come back home, have some
You can't wear Ferrari and
have
go for
some
football, right?
mandi/biryani for dinner. All that carbs.
Anyways, so while we come to our main business,
Yeah.
which is our podcast and about everything about Formula One, we'll kick it off today with all about the rumors of what is going on around Carlos Sainz. Is he leaving Ferrari? So apparently there are rumors that Carlos Sainz is bound to leave Ferrari to join Audi Sauber. So as you know, currently it's known as the Alfa Romeo Sauber, which is basically the Sauber team. And by the end of this year, Alfa Romeo will not have the name anymore on Sauber cars. Instead, it is, again, rumored to go to Haas, which I don't know how much truth is there. But in this one also, it is speculations are there. But a lot of people say it will be a done deal because of how Carlos Sainz's dad, Carlos Sainz Jr., has got really good relations in Audi. So apparently during the Dakar Rally, or what's known as, I don't know whether it's called the Endurance Championship.
Endurance Championship.
Yeah. So
Le Mans, right?
Huh?
Is it Le Mans?
No. These are the ones, the off-road ones.
The rally ones.
Oh,
the rally ones.
yeah.
The World Rally Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in World Rally Championship, Carlos Sainz's dad, Carlos Sainz Sr., drives for an Audi-powered 4x4.
I'm just saying, Audi's everywhere.
Audi's everywhere except for Formula One.
And now they're going to come here.
Well, obviously now they are.
Eventually they're
But
coming in.
other than Formula One, now that I'm thinking about it, BMW is
Also everywhere.
and
technically.
Toyota.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Even Hyundai, as a matter of fact.
Hyundai is not there in...
It's there.
Not everywhere, but
No,
it's only the most
It's not in
popular
Formula E.
places.
Oh, how in Formula E?
No.
Let me check.
I don't think so.
Let me check.
I don't think.
I know Mahindra's there, but Mahindra's there. I mean, why not?
Mahindra is there, Nissan is there. Jaguar is there.
Jaguar is
I
there.
assume Porsche would be there.
Yeah, Porsche is there.
Porsche,
Of course.
Porsche cars though. Okay, enough about that. I don't want to
No,
talk
see,
about Formula
that was the thing, right? So last year it was all speculated that Porsche and Red Bull will kind of join hands, but then towards the end, what happened? Ford came into place, and I'm like, what is the thing now? Ford, like it's more of like Ford sold the Jaguar team to Red Bull, and now they're coming back to claim it. You know, it's like how these Air Indias got kind of sold off to the government, and now they're bought back by
Yeah,
Tatas.
yeah.
It's the exact same thing.
True.
But like, speaking about this thing, being a Ferrari fan, Jason, this question is directed
I
to
know.
you,
I know.
pinpointed.
Even before the session.
How do you like? What's your reaction if Carlos Sainz leaves Ferrari? Because at the moment, compared to Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz is the one who is actually getting some points and managed to bring Ferrari into fourth.
So when is this gonna happen, or when will the contract take place if it does happen?
If it does happen, Audi officially enters Formula One in 2026
2026
after the new regulations come
So
into
that's almost 2 years more.
exactly.
I think Carlos has a lot of time to decide on what he wants to do.
But we don't.
Which is Ferrari aren't doing great right now. They're
Mhm.
okay. They're mid-table. They're average. They're actually average, which is why I'm saying they're average. So he has 2 years to decide if he wants to continue here or if he wants to move to Audi. Audi is a new team. They'll come fresh. Everything will be fresh except their engineers and their principal, most probably. So he has that 2 years of space to decide. Do I want to stay here in this team or do I want to move? Are there changes happening or do I move now?
Okay, I have a very different statement over here.
Okay.
Audi is not going to have a new team principal. It's going to
Okay.
have the ex-McLaren team principal,
Okay.
Andreas Seidel. He has now taken over the role of CEO with the Sauber team. Okay. So now with the Audi Sauber deal, it's going to be like he is supposed to be the team principal for that team because he used to work with Audi and Porsche. So they both being under the same parent company, they kind of got his services before. So I potentially see he being the team principal because at the moment Audi is on all the tests in order to get the engines kind of run up. So I potentially, because at first we all thought Sebastian Vettel would come up being the German driver in the German team.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, okay, that's going to be like amazing being Seb coming back to Formula One, cleaner Formula One. Cleaner Formula One.
Did he shut out the idea?
Huh?
Did he shut out the idea? No, right?
He didn't comment about it at all.
Okay. So there's hope.
There is hope, but then there is also another thing where like he is bound to go into an administrative role within Formula One itself, more of like the chief sustainability officer style stuff.
Yeah. So let's have a look how it goes.
Potentially.
Didn't Carlos Sainz and the McLaren ex-principal work together before?
Yes.
So then that would also be a great partnership. over
That
there.
would be a partnership because at first it was speculated that it's going to be Lando Norris.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lando Norris and Andreas Seidel has really good relationship. Because I remember when Fernando Alonso was basically decided to leave Formula One, Lando Norris came into place, and Lando Norris kind of grew in McLaren during the time when Andreas Seidel was the team principal. So potentially we thought it was Lando Norris and Sebastian Vettel, but then twist.
Imagine they get Lando and Sainz. Me, Lando and Sainz.
I don't know.
Zach Brown will be sad.
Yeah, but
I actually have no. Coming back to the question, right? Because
Yeah.
obviously I haven't answered the question. I think Carlos should leave Ferrari and come to Audi. And the reason why I make that bold statement is because he's the second driver for Ferrari. Take it or leave it. Charles Leclerc is... Everyone knows Charles Leclerc now. Every girl I talk to, do you watch Formula 1? Yeah, I love Ferrari. Why? Charles Leclerc. But there's no a few people do know Carlos Sainz.
Okay.
But obviously, coming to like speed and racing and how they race, I think both of them are absolute amazing drivers. But I think Charles is just slightly better at what he's doing. And I think if Carlos leaves and goes to Audi, he will be the face of Audi. Unless something happens and he's not performing as well, or the car's not performing as well, then that's a different case. But I think he should. It's a good change. He has been, he was in McLaren, and then he went to Ferrari.
I think he has got a lot of changes because he was a Red Bull junior driver. Then he went into Toro Rosso.
Yeah.
From Toro Rosso, he went to McLaren. From McLaren to Ferrari. And now from Ferrari, if he goes to Audi, that's like how who Fernando Alonso kind of moved in team by team, because he went from Minardi. Yeah. From there, he shifted to Renault, and then from Renault, he went to, before Ferrari, he went into McLaren, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went into McLaren, which was, again, a Mercedes engine. And then going into Ferrari, then again taking a break, then after going again to Renault, and then McLaren, and now with Aston Martin. Yeah. So he's got so much change, but then a driver which is quite young as Carlos Sainz, but I don't think there is any driver who kind of had that much amount of changes, because Max Verstappen, still Red Bull.
Okay.
Ricciardo, potential.
I'm so sorry, Jason. I'm going to cut you off here, but I think if he's ready to take up that challenge of going into a new team, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? New challenges make a new person.
True.
Right? And I think if he does go to Audi, he would not only be a driver, he's going to be a mentor there, because everyone there is new. Yes, they're ex positions of McLaren, whoever.
Mm-hmm.
But being in that sport, Audi as a team has never done anything like this. This is where Audi pushes its limits to speed and speed, endurance, budgeting, and I was a big Audi fan, and still I am. I used to drive an Audi. So if Audi does come, I might just split 50-50 with Mercedes and Audi. I'm not going to lie.
German teams are going to come into loggerheads right now.
I wish for 3 things in Formula 1. And all of you have to say this as well, right? So I'm going to tell my 3.
Go on. He's going to beat us up if not.
No. Yeah, I want to punch you guys. One, I want an Indian driver to be in the Formula 1 grid.
Okay.
I don't care if it's in Red Bull, any team. I just want to see the Indian flag up there. That's one. Number 2, I want, obviously, Audi, Porsche. I wanted Porsche to come in the grid as well. But obviously that's not happening. But I hope it does soon.
Okay.
And number 3, as much as I'm not comfortable with this, but personally, because I know how India is, but I want
a Grand Prix in India.
I know how India is, and it's really well. It's like when it comes to cricket, any of the sport, they're very well. But there's some type of rules and regulations that Indians need to follow, like the safety procedures and stuff. And to be honest, the F1 crowd in India is growing per day.
Of course. You're saying F1. MotoGP is happening in India.
Yeah, I know.
If MotoGP can happen, why not Formula 1?
At some point,
being us, all 3 of us being Indians, definitely.
But at some point,
race in India is fantastic.
At some point in history, there used to be races in India, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a race. So Sebastian Vettel was always the winner over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he actually said this, quote unquote. He said the Indian Grand Prix is one of the best Grand Prix he's ever driven in.
Because of the track layout.
Because of the track layout. It's called
it's called the Bodh International Circuit. It's in Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh, yeah.
I think it's still as it is, right?
Yeah,
if you
it is.
Google Maps, you can see.
It's still as it is. It is still an FIA Grade 1 track.
Yeah. Do you see dogs running around there now?
No, who knows? Actually,
yeah, dogs on wheels.
And there's dogs and there's cows in the pit lane. Just go, move.
Okay, bro, that's becoming borderline offensive. But moving off from this entire thing, we have to now not predict, our verdict on the worst driver in the season?
I'm not going first.
I'm not going first either.
Arjun, you open it up. You have to start off.
Performance anxiety. Oh my god. So I would say the worst driver. I have to say this, Lance Stroll.
Lance Stroll.
I'll tell you why. Because he's got a really, really great car. Like AMR 23 is not that bad of a car. It's still a good car. It still has all the abilities to fight. Okay. It has that, even Toto Wolff himself has told, to kind of, at the moment, to kind of manage to be second place. The team is always in threat with Aston Martin, McLaren, Ferraris and all those. But Lance Stroll, he's not delivering what is expected of him. Like, I feel, okay, to a good amount of time, he managed to get in thanks to his daddy's money.
Yeah.
But at a point, it's just that, okay, this guy needs to kind of show. If he cannot show, he needs to kind of give way for someone else who's even more talented. Because Formula One seats are, to be very honest, it is such a hard task to manage to get into a seat in Formula One. Like, a lot of drivers came in, went out, still there. So it's not an easy task.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone will agree with me over here. But then with him, with all the money, daddy's money and sponsorship business and all those, even though I think he hasn't managed to get a podium.
No, he did. He did
With
get a
an
podium.
Aston Martin?
Not with Aston Martin, but with the Force India, with the
With
other one.
with Williams he did.
Yeah, Williams did.
With Williams, with
No,
Force
but
India,
with
he
the pink Mercedes.
yeah, with the
he
pink
did.
Mercedes he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
But then we're talking about Aston Martin. That's
Yeah,
like
Aston
a
Martin.
completely rebooted car now.
Yeah.
If Fernando Alonso can get it, why not Lance Stroll?
Mm-hmm.
Because the car is mighty fast. Like, first couple of races, Aston Martin was flying. That was the only car which could fight the Red Bulls. But then after a point, like, yeah, performance degradation started coming up. But like, yeah, I feel Lance Stroll is the worst driver, according to me. You guys.
I'm gonna let you go next.
Okay. I had a very hard thought about this. I don't dislike any driver. Obviously, I think all the drivers have some type of barrier in their racing career. For example, maybe their car's not comfortable with them, or they're not comfortable with the team or the car, or budgeting, or the team's not doing well. But I think Logan
Sargent.
Yeah, I don't think he's a very good driver. The way he speaks as well, I've heard his interviews and, post interviews. He's okay. I mean, he's trying his best. I'm not saying he's doing the worst. I think every driver is giving the 100%, but I think his teammate is doing slightly more better than him. Obviously, he's.
I'm not saying slightly. That's too less.
I know. I'm just trying to be nice with him. But yeah, I mean, I guess he's new. He's in his baby shoes, I guess. So
True.
I'm not gonna push it too much. But yeah, I think he could do better. But yeah, I haven't seen his performance because I'll be honest, I don't focus on every driver on the grid. I focus on a few, top 7. Lewis being obviously number 1, and then Max, surprisingly. Yeah.
I think
don't touch my wobblehead Ferrari fan. I'll have to wash this with Zamzam water. Right.
Okay, go on.
There's no worse driver, but the team that could be doing better is Haas. Both of their drivers.
Do better?
Yeah, both of their drivers, because Hülkenberg and Magnussen.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. Now I know you're gonna say Ferrari,
I'm not
but-
gonna say Ferrari. Don't worry.
but also like these guys have a decent car, and
Okay.
it could end up somewhere. They could end up at least 8th to 10th, but they're not doing that as well.
Haas.
Yeah, Haas.
Yeah.
I gotta disagree to this.
Why?
See, I'll tell you this. Haas, after Nico Hülkenberg joined Haas got some idea of where to go. He's got such an experienced driver, and Haas actually managed to at least not be on the bottom.
Yeah. So my point.
You know, like Haas is like the top 8 It's the eighth. It's the eighth team which has got 11 points, equal with Williams. Okay, so there is improvement. Last year, Haas was like literally at 0.
So all I'm saying is that with the experience they have, that they could do a bit better job on that or more
Okay,
consistency.
I mean, if
Yeah.
that's what you see, yeah.
Yeah, because there's no worst driver on the track,
True.
but there's always room for improvement, and I believe that
I
Haas is.
kind of agree with you on this.
Thank you.
Because no, I kind of do. Because the reason why, because I'll support your comment and I'll say that Kevin was such a hot-headed guy, a hot-headed driver. He wasn't like he
Calm.
always. You have seen the last few, right? Like last year, he threw his gloves and he has anger management issues, and he closed the door on Gunther, just slammed it on his face. Like, I don't want to see you anymore.
If you have watched Drive to Survive, you would basically see all these scenes in that when Gunther was having big ass problem with this now.
Yeah. So then, when the Russia war happened with Ukraine, they had to pull out Nikita, and then he came up like a,
Viking.
I'm available, and then he came, and then after he got his podium, last year was it last year?
Yeah, at Interlagos.
Yeah, when he got his podium, where he got his wife pregnant as well because he was that happy. So he won more than a podium that day. But anyway, and then I think he really came around and he's calm now. So I get it. He's improving. Haas is improving.
Haas is improving.
But you also see the budgeting. Like they're, if I had a team and I've had to sponsor Haas. If I had a budget, I'll just put my name on Haas, but not for the right reasons.
But see, if you're saying hot-headed and all those, in that one to improve is Yuki Tsunoda. My God, every race he manages to swear. Literally, he manages to swear. And he himself in his F2, I saw this video recently on Instagram where Yuki is in his F2 race suit and a bit about me, I might be swearing a bit too much. And then all his F1 clips of where he's swearing. That guy, I don't know, he needs to be.
I think it's the Asian thing, just to swear. When I'm driving as well, if someone cuts me off, I'm like, yo, what's up? But, so a funny story about Yuki. So everyone was asked, what's their dream?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I did see that video.
And then everyone was like, oh yeah, Formula 1 champion. I think someone said, just stay with my family this year. I don't know, how is that a dream, but...
Yeah.
And then Yuki says, open a Chinese restaurant in New York.
Chinese?
Yeah. Or Japanese.
Japanese?
Oh, my bad.
Chinese.
My bad. So he said, I want to open
a horror here.
I want to open a Japanese restaurant in New York. And I was like, damn, that's a dream.
Cool one.
I died laughing. I was like,
right?
this guy.
No, see,
he's on his side hustle.
That guy has got his own set of cute factors, I would say.
Yeah.
But then, there is, at the end of the day, we need to also talk, we also have to kind of delve into the personality of the driver.
Yeah.
Because the driver should be calm. They are allowed to be frustrated, but they got to be calm.
I think in this also, George Russell. He shows aggressiveness in the right way. He talks in the right way. He's managing his anger very, very well. He's taking gaps wherever he can in the races. He's making the right decisions.
Mm-hmm.
What I think is Lewis is good. He's amazing at what he's obviously. He's the number one driver in the world.
Of course.
In everyone's eyes. But Lewis is also doing this thing where he has to do it because, he's the only black guy on the grid.
True.
Which is an amazing thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want one brown guy to be there as well. An Indian guy. But honestly, I think Lewis has to do it because he's such a superstar in the Formula 1 grid that he has to be like, we still rise, make the Twitters and do all the photo shoots and
No, see, at the end of the day, it's not
promotions.
only about the performance. It's also about the brand.
Yeah. So
Lewis Hamilton himself is a
it's
brand.
a brand, yeah. I mean, Lewis Hamilton has a contract with police Do you know the brand Police?
Yeah, the
He has
eyewear
his
brand.
own like line of
I know.
like, watches, sunglasses, and there's also Plus 44. I don't know if you heard about
Yeah,
this.
Mission 44, Plus 44.
44. Yeah, his
all these
fashion. Yeah,
And he's even got like a WRC team, X44.
X44. Yeah,
So all these like he himself is a brand to be treated.
yeah.
But speaking about brands, we got to talk about Alphatauri.
Yeah.
Like it's claimed that Alphatauri is in talks. Like Red Bull, who is basically the decision maker for Alphatauri, is in talks with Hugo Boss and Orlean. So Hugo Boss, you know what Hugo Boss is, the fashion label, and Orlean is basically an oil company which is being owned by Saudi Aramco, who are basically the sponsors of Aston Martin. So apparently it's said that, as we all know, that the Alphatauri name is going to kind of disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's speculated that it's going to be named Hugo Boss Bulls Racing.
I disagree with that. I don't want that to happen. Alphatauri is a luxury brand.
Yeah, it's a brand
No,
anyway.
so it's how it's going to work is there's pretend. I don't know whether this is what I heard. Hugo Boss will acquire Alphatauri.
No, I get that, but why?
Why not? See, I'll tell you this: the amount of brands which have joined Formula One in the past few years is just astronomical.
So Hugo Boss should partner up with Alphatauri, not buy out the team.
They're not buying out; they're buying the title ownership. Like
Yeah,
how
they could-
Mercedes
they
got
could just buy the
Mercedes
title.
AMG Petronas Formula One team. Though the brand Petronas is there in the team. For Alfa Romeo, it's Alfa Romeo's stake Formula One team. So it's just like that, where it's just going to be named Hugo Boss Bulls Racing Team instead of Scuderia Alphatauri.
That sounds more classy.
Scuderia. See, I really wished if it goes back to Scuderia Toro Rosso.
I actually like that more. What do you think, Jason? Do you
Scuderia
like
Toro Rosso
Toro Rosso is
because
good, yeah.
that
that turns me on kind of.
no, like see, that team was basically where Sebastian Vettel kind of flourished so well. Like the first time you see the Red Bull Junior team beating the Red Bull car.
Yeah.
So if it's Scuderia Toro Rosso, I would be really happy.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen though, is it?
Not pretend
We're
that the
past that.
chances are way too
Yeah, we're
less.
past that. But
No, I don't think so.
Hugo Boss, whatever Bulls Racing, nah, no way.
I
That
No,
sounds
it's like it's like how Red Bull is
Who-
called Oracle Red Bull Racing.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's still okay. but-
Nobody says Oracle Red.
Exactly.
Everyone
It's
has
still
their
Red
own
Bull.
Everyone says Red Bull Racing, but then
And still
official by official
Yeah,
tags,
yeah.
it's different.
Toro Rosso or Alphatauri will be called that by the fans. So they can buy the title, but no one's gonna buy stuff from them.
I think they should just have a big branding of Hugo Boss on the car if that's what they want.
Yeah.
Do that. Get like a huge Hugo Boss. I'm a big Hugo Boss like buyer. Like I love Hugo Boss.
Yeah, you're wearing one at
I'm
the
wearing
as we
one.
speak.
I have like
And like it's cover that off with a cushion.
yeah. Nazar. But no, honestly, I love Hugo Boss, and I loved when it partnered with Mercedes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Oh no, sorry, it was McLaren. Sorry, it was McLaren.
Okay.
They had a very small.
Yeah, the old McLaren.
The old McLaren. I love that. I love their partnership. It was so like, and I haven't seen any other brand, like a clothing brand, on a car. Not that I know
Interesting.
of.
Interesting.
Have you seen any? Obviously, I'm looking at the shirt and I can't see any. I see the IWC, but that's a
IWC is
that's a watch.
That's kind of there with everything. With what Williams having Beaumont. What do you call
Ferrari having Hublot.
Ferrari having Hublot and Richard Mille. No, Richard Mills with Ferrari.
Yeah,
Yeah, Richard Mille is there in Ferrari as well as McLaren.
and Ray-Ban is with Ferrari as well.
Ray-Ban, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. And you got what you call Tag Heuer with Red Bull.
Yeah.
So
So I think they should just keep it like that, but they shouldn't have their name.
see, title sponsorship, they pay money for a set reason. Because Formula One, like we all have said this, Formula One is becoming a commercial sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like as I said, the number of brands coming into the paddock is shot up.
Yeah.
Like we saw a lot of things. Qatar Airways became the official sponsor of Formula One, the official airline partner. They just like Emirates didn't kind of renew the contract, and they got 3 races title under their name.
Yeah.
And in that one race, I really don't understand. Qatar Airways, Qatar Grand Prix. Like, how much times you gotta emphasize the name Qatar on that?
It's Qatar is the pinnacle of luxury.
Yeah, true.
Qatar Airways, shout out. You want free tickets?
Yeah, please. Some nice tickets to the Qatar Grand Prix would be amazing.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, this is what I was asking is it fine for teams to kind of just switch their identities all of a sudden? Like, for example, with Audi, it's not that Audi is all of a sudden changing. It's a gradual change, like Audi Sauber. And potentially, I don't know, it might be called as Audi Sport. Because Audi Sport is the racing line.
I'm thinking about this. I need some more time to think. Jason, what do you think?
I don't think they should be changing their identities. Their identity should still be the same. You want to add a name to it? Yeah, sure. But then changing that whole thing to Hugo Boss, Bulls Racing, that's what bullshit is that?
I like how you said bullshit. I like
Do I make sense here or no?
Yeah, you do.
Because it's something completely different. Then it's purely commercial and not for the fans. Or if they have any proper fans, then they're gonna wonder what the hell are they doing?
I'm just thinking, who's Alphatauri's fans in the first place?
Okay, so I'm very neutral about this. I'm thinking good and bad in this. Good.
Okay.
I'll start with good. Good being it could be a great marketing strategy of
course.
why like people disliking would give them more marketing. It's like the BMW nose thing. People hate the BMW, the new low nose design.
Yeah,
it's huge, but it
The
started to
kidney
grow
grills.
on people.
Yeah.
Now people are like, oh yeah, that's what a BMW is. People used to hate it, but BMW is like, nah, you're gonna like it. And I hated it. 2 years later, I bought it. so I was like, damn, okay.
That's the prime example of marketing.
Yeah. So I bought it because I was like, damn, like it's growing on to me now. I don't mind it. So changes does hurt to your eyes and mind because your brain is so used to that, which is fine. So this could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. But obviously they can't change Ferrari or Red Bull maybe, but I don't think they will. But like Ferrari,
Red Bull, there is no way they'll touch.
So I changed my phrase.
Unless and until Helmut Marko is alive, then the name doesn't change.
So I'll tell you this, right? Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren will not change their identities. The rest might have a potential, like they might have a potential to change their branding. For example, Hugo Boss Bulls. It's ridiculous to me, but it will grow on me. That's how it is.
That's like how Aston Martin Aramco.
That at least
When I
sounds
saw the BWT car changed to Aston Martin, my eyes were like
Yeah, from that pink to green.
to British green, and I was like, wait, what's happening? And then I'm used to now. If I see a pink car, I'll be like, the good old days.
No, but then like the first 3 races of the season, it's always a pink Alpine which drives. So the pink color is not gone yet. It's still there because it's the partnership with BWT.
The pink is there for the reason of spreading awareness.
Yeah, but then it's not just spreading awareness. Come on, bro.
It's marketing.
It's again, like anyways, coming back, we're talking a lot of corporate bullshit over here.
All
Speaking
for the listeners.
Exactly. Speaking about Alpine, so Alpine is basically owned by Renault, and Renault's CEO has actually claimed something which is quite hilarious. So Renault CEO Luca Di Meo says Alpine will be the French Ferrari. And trust me, before we were recording the show, these guys just burst into laughter. They were like, "What?" But like, yeah, I'm up for discussion to this. Like French Ferraris.
Jason, please start.
Another failure in strategy or another bad car.
No.
What are they gonna come up with?
No. You can't put them down.
Hey, come on, you cannot put them down.
I'll put them down. We'll see. That's all I'm gonna
But
leave it
I'm
at.
just saying, it's a big statement. It's a huge statement saying, yeah, we're gonna be the French Ferraris. Nah, bro.
I think
You
he needs to
cannot-
clarify that statement, don't you think? Which Ferrari is he talking about?
Any Ferrari.
Which I'm sorry, which Ferrari? Sorry.
Yeah, which
All the
Ferrari?
Ferraris are handcrafted. They're like the chef's kisses. But it's a big statement. And a lot of talk is cheap, action is expensive, right?
Wow, so much statements coming in. Okay, go on.
So I think if he said something big, there must be something in the back, or it could be just a marketing strategy to get people talking about the changes that's happening. So I'm pretty sure all of this, he has a script, and he's thought about the script. He's not just said it out of the blue, saying, "Well, it's gonna be the Ferrari of the French." Nah, bro. You can't compare a Ferrari. Ferraris, as much as they are not doing great in the grid, which
We
is
were great once.
yeah, but I'm just saying that these guys, they know how to build a car. Even the French do, but I don't see a French car on the grid in the top 5.
Apparently, Jason's favorite guy in Renault, ex-team boss, Cyril Abitbol, says,
the man.
yeah,
He's
the man.
the best. I'm telling you.
The man. That's why he's wearing a yellow. Because the last time
You love Renault.
the name Renault was used, it was a yellow and black color car.
Yeah.
So he said every element that is changed potentially puts the team's spirit and culture at risk.
Mm-hmm.
So now with all the changes coming in, like a driver change, this thing, like CEO, team principal, whosoever, everything changes in. So he's like, he also added like, it is these two aspects in particular that are lacking in Alpine: team spirit and culture.
Which he built, by the way, which was there when he was there at least.
No comments.
And then,
Yeah, could be. I didn't see it. Could be.
Potentially.
Potentially.
could be, yeah, could be. I mean,
No,
they
but
were,
then,
they were
like,
doing
see,
well. so they're-
to a certain extent, culture in a team is like really important, right? Because your team principal, the drivers, the engineers, the mechanics, everyone should go in sync. It's not like, say, you do your business and I do my business.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, for Formula One is a team sport. It's not like okay, only when drivers are on the track, then they are just like, I'm gonna mind my own business. So like, yeah, shut up. I didn't swear, thank God. I was about it, but then like, yeah, I didn't do that. So kudos. But like, yeah, it's a bit sad seeing what's kind of spiraling around at Alpine.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope things kind of get sorted, and say if Mattia Binotto manages to get the team principal with his nice Italian words, he can get the French guys to calm their nerves and team bonds. That should be really amazing.
There should be. I guess so. I'm not. Again, talk is cheap. Action is expensive.
Okay, this guy says it as if like, say, in all these US courts, if you want to, during a criminal case, if you kind of don't want to say anything and you're like, okay, I would want to take the fifth. This guy just saying this every now, like, okay, actions, what's that, repeat it again?
Talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap, actions are expensive. But like, yeah, if this guy continues saying this, I gotta just move on.
Like Lewis said, just cash is king, baby. Cash is king.
Anyways, Pirelli has actually told they're going to come up with a super intermediate tire. So this is something which is going to kind of be between the existing intermediates and wets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I basically read it and I didn't get a shit about this tire because it's really confusing. Super intermediate. Like, what's going to be the color? What's going to be the thing? Like, I'm confused.
Multicolor.
Banned in Qatar.
Bro,
Dubai,
LGBTQ plus.
Yeah, I think we should take
No, I'm
this
not.
back.
I support them obviously, and I have no jokes against them, but this is banter.
Yeah, this
This
is
is just
okay?
banter.
Please don't
guys.
take this seriously.
Don't take this seriously, please. But if there was a color I could give,
Purple.
purple was already there.
Yeah, so just bring
But
it back.
it went. It was not there.
Because you can't see, like if I see like the tire from the TV, I won't be able to see if it's unless it's like bright purple.
Lavender, you mean?
Yeah, I think it should be neon.
Yeah.
Interesting. That like a neon orange or something.
Yeah, like a neon green.
Green?
Yeah,
But we already have.
We already have a green.
no, like a neon,
we don't
like
have-
a bright green.
I mean, in the rain.
No, I wouldn't say like don't go for the same color of different tone. Like rather go for a different color.
No,
Uh,
but I'm saying this is like super bright. It's like
Yeah, it's super bright. But then we already have like a green tire. Existing intermediates are green.
I know, but I'm saying like neon, like bright, like neon green.
So what they could do is they could go for a mix of yellow and blue.
yeah,
Half the tire
Okay,
yellow.
let me tell
half
you
the
this.
tire blue.
A mix of yellow and blue is basically called green.
No.
FYI.
Yeah, but they're not gonna mix it. They're just gonna paint it half and half. So you have yellow and you have blue.
No, am I making here like a Minions Formula One? That's all the tires have got to be Minion colors.
see, this is what I call a Ferrari fan. Half and half a color, and that's a Ferrari fan for you guys.
They can hire me now.
I would be, nah, bro. I rather just
You would
not
be-
support
you would be-
Ferrari.
no.
You would be happy.
Yeah,
just
I'll
tell
be happy
this.
for you for
Free
sure.
tickets.
I'll be happy for you. Just like remember
tickets.
us.
Yeah, of
exactly.
I'm cool right now.
No, bro, it's not.
Ferrari
not
shirts though.
You know, not ordinary tickets. This guy needs to give us like proper hospitality tickets.
like podcast, no podcast, but paddock.
Hospitality tickets, like in
Ferrari
the
is
paddock,
watching
we
us.
need to like speak for 10 minutes with Charles Leclerc, whoever's the driver. All these stuff.
Yeah, expecting too much.
Bro, that's what. We expect too much, but then towards the end, we kind of just.
Lower it down.
Exactly.
I mean, if Ferrari's here, then
Anyways.
1, 2, 3, 3
You're
tickets.
touching my Lewis Hamilton wobble hill too much, man. You gotta. You bet.
Hey,
That is
down.
That is 50,000 dirhams the next 15 years, bro. Relax, dude.
Anyways, moving down. Aston Martin, once they come back from the season, from the break, they're actually coming on to a really pressure point season because they're just 1 point away from Lewis Hamilton snatching third place in the constructors, so in the drivers, 5 points away from Ferrari snatching the constructors. Like they are basically on such a trap. It's more of like it's more of like a honey trap they are right now at. Like because both the sides they've got threat, and that's like if Ferraris get the equation right, if Fred Vasseur manages to lead the team in such a way on the second half that Ferrari gets better gains and Jason kind of gets things sorted. Like yeah, stop putting your heart, bro.
Jason.
Yeah, if they get if they get it right, Aston Martin is going to lose its ground. It'll just be technically the fourth best team. Or you know, like how when I don't know whether this is true. Like with athletics, it's more of like you need to kind of conserve your energy all the way till towards the end of the lap, right?
Yeah.
And I think Aston Martin is just doing that, where at beginning they just put everything they can and got the car to kind of shoot off, but then towards the end it's just that, okay, what's happening? Oh, our upgrades didn't work. Like they got a good amount of eyes at the moment. It's not like Aston Martin is just becoming like some second class team over here. They are on the top.
They are on top.
So they are answerable a lot. And I feel like their team principal is not. I feel he is saying his things, but I think it's time for him to kind of get up the game.
Yep, true. Jason.
I spoke about this last week, didn't I? On how Fernando will be under pressure once he's back.
This is not
And
only
how
about
and
Fernando,
how
this is the
how
entire
whole
Aston Martin team.
yeah,
as a
how
matter
the
of
whole
fact.
team will be under pressure. And they've been taking the wrong decisions, or their strategies haven't exactly worked in the last few races, which is obviously not going to help them. And then luck is in their way as well. So without that, if they're gonna go throughout the season the way they are, they're gonna finish fourth. But if they can figure out how to bring that car back to life, there's a good chance they finish third.
No, I think summer breaks are meant for that.
Yeah, of course.
Summer breaks are meant to revise on what you have done, see where you have missed out,
Mhm.
look at the gaps, figure it out, see where the car can outstand. Also, it's a good way of giving the drivers a very good rest to give them a fresh start.
Mhm.
If
True.
they weren't like Ricardo, the first, I mean, he raced okay. I think they should really give him some time to think about what he did, and I know he'll come back stronger. For Mercedes, I think it's a big way to sit down. I mean, take a week off, come back, have a fresh mind, sit down and see where the effing did we go wrong, and why is Red Bull's car 30 seconds quicker than the whole freaking grid.
It's not only 30 seconds. Why is Red Bull 256 points ahead in constructors?
That's crazy.
256 we're talking about. And what? Max is 314 points in constructors. Like, you know, I don't know whether you guys have heard this, where Sergio Perez's contract may be amended in such a way, because at the moment it's just said that the difference between Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen should not exceed 125 points. Because if it exceeds 125 points, his bonuses and things all will be kind of reduced.
Mm-hmm.
So now Sergio Perez, he kind of had his moment, his downfall a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember he saying Fernando's same dialogue. You can see me as a frequent podium sitter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's see how
that's
this thing
interesting.
turns out.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. And it's honestly, it's a big statement.
Let's see, he's got the car.
He's got the car.
He's got the car.
He's got the face as well, but
Yeah.
it's a charisma. Charisma. So can you say it? Charisma.
Charisma.
Can you say just charisma?
Charisma.
Charisma. Charisma's important. Okay.
But like, yeah, that's so, Red Bull, Sergio Perez. I thought that guy would leave
Mm-hmm.
after a point.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, it's he himself told Max to kind of race with Max Verstappen. It's not an easy deal.
Mm-hmm.
And Max Verstappen himself is going to make a racing team in GT3 racing.
Yeah. Did you know that, Jason?
Did you know
No,
that?
I didn't.
He's
I
that
didn't.
rich.
I mean, of course
He's
rich.
that bored in life.
I know. He's like, he's got that much money. He's minted that much money in the past 3 years, winning and getting bonuses, that now he can basically own a GT3 team by 2025. And I'm thinking he will not be there in the grid by 2026.
No, that's just
Before
a rumor.
2026, he will be off, because he got to manage. He got to be the team principal of that GT3 team.
No.
Or potentially he himself will be one of the drivers in the GT3 team.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. He's gonna leave such a high-paying.
He's
field.
not going to leave Formula One.
Yeah. He may say it for negotiation's sake, or there's rumors for negotiation's sake, or for more money, but there's no way he leaves F1.
He's the king. A
Exactly.
king doesn't get down of his throne unless he has to. This is not a has to situation.
I'll tell you this: Sebastian Vettel was a king in that same Red Bull.
But have you seen Max? This guy,
I'm not saying because remember,
he's way
I
too
was telling
comfortable on
this.
his seat now.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
think
very
he'll leave.
comfortable on his seat. Sebastian Vettel's seat wasn't like, he was also comfortable in that Red Bull. Like, trust me, he going to Ferrari itself was a big mistake. I mean it, Ferrari.
No, but like jokes apart, I don't think he'll leave. Also, did you see the new like meme coming out for Max? The new upgrade on his car. No, he has a Netflix like screen on the side.
I know.
He's too comfortable. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go.
No, you know what? I feel,
I'm gonna watch Drive to Survive while driving. Why not?
Well, I gotta be like video calling my girlfriend and being like, "Oh, what's up,
Hey,
baby?"
what's up? I'm first again. Just saying, letting you know.
It's not like as if she can watch the TV and kind of figure that out.
Yeah,
But still.
but
Yeah. But like, yeah, I personally feel it's not this. There is a time where this thing will come. Like how Toto Wolff said, it's not always paradise. At a point, there is sometimes that downfall which you can expect. So yeah, that gives me some hope that Red Bull will not make it to the top for the next season or the week or the season after. I hope. Fingers crossed. We got to see how this thing turns out. Anyways, you guys got anything else to add?
I think I have a few things to add.
Yeah.
About the break. The break is a good way of understanding and revising. I mean, we spoke about this before as well. But
Yeah.
summer break is not a break for the drivers. It's also a break for us. Because in terms of really getting down and understanding the drivers and
Of course.
trying to see where they... Because the races are so frequent, we don't get time to like study or like read about the races because it's so back to back sometimes. So for us, this is a time where we would talk about all the previous races, the drama that's happening
Exactly.
as well. So
No, even as a matter of fact, with us creating this podcast itself, if it's a week where we have one race on Sunday and then Monday we record, and then the next Friday we're having the next set of races happening.
yeah,
It's from an editorial end myself, it's never an easy task because we're like, okay, it's not like we are completely dedicated to this because we have our primary life of work, and then this is our secondary hustle, I would say, where we're kind of doing our stuff.
soon to be hustle.
Soon to be hustle. Like, we haven't made money yet, so cheers.
But honestly, this again, if you have any questions regarding anything, do let us know on our page. You can always DM us and we'll be more than happy to help you guys understand the basics of Formula One. We'll be doing one show where we'll talk about the basics of the flags, the chicanes, and just the basic knowledge.
Just stay tuned on to our Instagram. Everything is coming in your way very soon.
Like and share, honestly.
And support. That's the biggest thing, because being upcoming podcast, one of the main things which we demand, it's not something we demand, but then it's something which we really want at this stage, is support. So each of you guys support our podcast and make this into one hell of a amazing podcast. And I hope these guys still stick with.
We don't want to look like a bunch of wankers. And this is if you
know what, when I'm editing this, I gotta put that sound effect of what Gunther Steiner. Bunch of wankers.
Go for it. Honestly, if you don't know what that is, watch Drive to Survive. So he says that statement. We look like a bunch of wankers. And
I feel there's even the first episode which may potentially land YouTube. Because we're recording this finally. And big shout out. I gotta give a big shout out to our dear old friend Akansha over here, who manages to stand behind the camera and just kind of monitor stuff, even though it's for her, it's more of like just keeping her hands crossed and just standing over there. But big shout out to her, as well as to our amazing guys here at Podcast Hub.
I'll give you Italy for free.
Anyways, that's all from us. Thank you so much once again for tuning on to another episode of Formula Pod. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and let us know what are your feedbacks about our podcast. And we're there across all your favorite podcast platforms and now YouTube too. So you can see us too. Until next time, this is the entire crew of Formula Pod signing off. Bye-bye.
Bye guys.